right, so to start off, we've got some Hammer Time, piloted by Mr. Carmel Salinas, and we've got Lantern Control, something we haven't seen in the fucking grip.
It's been a while. We have
Thomas
not
Brooks.
seen Lantern Control. Well, I haven't
Ever on
personally.
stream.
Yeah, we haven't ever on
This
stream.
is the first time.
I haven't seen it since Urza Saga was a card, and
Yeah.
it feels like that would be a good card.
Yeah, makes sense. So I already I like the contrast with these mats.
Yeah. New play mats.
Yeah, new play mats
Featured on the stream,
Yeah.
and you know what? You can buy these.
available
coming
for
soon.
purchase in store and online very soon. So he's got a shredder. He's got lantern. I mean, that's a keep, right?
I mean,
Is
I like
he
it.
Land? I hope he has land because that's really what makes
I
it. a
assume
keep.
he has lands.
Yeah, he's got not colored land, which is a little
Carmel's
awkward,
got
but-
the turn 2 Stoneforge, which is kind of what you want.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting because we got these backwards. No.
You can just click and drag. You can just move them around. Whoop. Look at that. Technology.
Oh yeah.
Alright, so leading with a lantern. Oh, like a cigar to 8 on top. That's not really what you want to... It's pretty good. Alright, Thopter down. Not a super crazy first turn. That's good for Thomas. Get a chance to get this control on. So now he's going to follow up with Spire, which is exactly what he wants. He's going to play this Codex Shredder, which is going to let him get that Sigarda's Aid the fuck out of here. And he's got Pithing Needle, which is fantastic in this match. Ancient Stirrings here. Alright. He's going to find that Urza Saga. That's what I'd pick.
Yeah, if that's what he wants, that's definitely
what's
a thing.
the card on the left, right beside the forest? Oh, another Shredder. Well, that's just as good. That's what you'd get with the Urza Saga anyway.
Yeah. I kind of
So-
like this because you really don't want him to draw a good card
Yeah.
here. So
Well, he's got one Shredder already in hand he opened with, so now he's
Yeah.
going to have 2 immediately, which is fucking good. That's what this deck wants. This is exactly the start this deck needs to function. Alright, Giver. Yeah, that's fine. He doesn't really give a shit
Yeah.
about Giver. That thing is super problematic.
the interesting thing about this matchup, I think, is generally these Lantern control decks stabilize with Bridge, and the fact that this Lantern deck can, or that this Hammer deck can attack with a 0/2
Yeah, and then do
just
it.
instant
Yeah.
speed murder you.
Yeah,
Like
and that is exactly the Sigarda's Aid is a huge thing to make sure that
Oh,
you
yeah.
don't have access to here.
I
Thomas.
I agree. I think we can agree for Thomas. That's probably the scariest card for him.
For sure. No, it's very good to see this deck online. I had this deck. I've thought about building it time and time again, but I'm just too busy with everything else now. But so I'm glad to see somebody in the store in our community having, because it is a super fun deck.
Yeah, it's fun to play. Not as fun to play against, but it's fun to play.
Super fun to play.
You and I have a lot of reps with it, a lot of reps against it.
Yeah.
I will say one thing that if you're not used to playing against it, like these fetch lands become really important.
Yeah.
Just to try to manipulate the top of your own library.
For sure.
You can.
Yeah, get that nonsense out of there.
Where's the fucking thing?
There it is. All right.
Video.
So here's another Spire Industry. Second Codex Shredder. Not going to worry about that Spring Leaf. That's exactly what you wanted to draw. And a Pithing Needle. He's going to name Stoneforge, I'd have to assume. Whoa.
I'm fucking with
And
sliders
get a
here.
Grapdigger's Cage down. Just right there at the main board, I assume because of the Urza Saga package. Oh my goodness.
Fucking with some sliders, man.
Dustin's fucking with shit. Excuse us.
Yeah, it's important. Okay, all right. Good.
All right.
There's that Sigarda's 8 on top again.
Yep. He's not drawing it. And we're going to get a mana here, and it's going to be... Pure Steel. That's really good.
That's a good one.
That's super good. Now, the nice thing is that is a trigger, so Thomas won't get to respond to it. Make sure he draws what he wants him to draw. So... Yeah, that is one of the most important cards for this deck. For sure, is that Pure Steel Paladin.
Mm-hmm.
And here's a hammer, draw trigger, get that land. So here's the thing. Paladin has to be entered. Equip for 0. And getting done for 10.
All right, and now Thomas needs the bridge.
Yeah,
one way or another.
A bridge or an answer. Hey, there you go. That's a good one. Prismatic Ending off the top. Get rid of that Inkmoth Nexus. It's fantastic. He's gonna mill that one too. It gets to his turn.
Is that Prismatic Ending?
Yeah, it is.
It was it's not the original art, is it?
Yeah, it is. It's just we're so used to, I think, maybe seeing the retro frame.
Okay.
Yeah, Prismatic Ending. Get rid of the hammer.
Okay. And this is where it gets hard.
Yeah, to know when to... Oh, you should, mill that thing. Mill that motherfucker. Well, actually, you know what? Never mind. Grapdigger's Cage locks that down. Incidentally.
It does.
That's funny. Weird main board hate card coming in clutch right now.
Well, Grapdigger's Cage only affects creatures.
No, players can't cast... I think it... Or, I have to look at the wording. I got it. It's been so long since a cage has been played.
I think it's only 1F.
It is only 1F. It's not auto-correcting me. Okay, creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. Okay, so it does not... Can't cast spells from graveyards or libraries.
Okay, or libraries.
Yeah, so you
okay.
can't play from the top. And I guess Carmel says, fuck all this noise.
yeah, and it's hard to blame him.
Yeah.
It was a lot of noise.
Yeah, that is what this deck does, is it gets concessions. That's what it did before, that's what it does now. For sure. Let's check out some hands for some sideboard action here.
Yeah, that's always been my I think one of the biggest misconceptions in Magic, one of those misnomers when you hear people say, well, how does your deck win? It's like, well, I mean, if you can't, then I do. Right?
yeah, for sure. Okay, so that's weird ruling. I'm looking at this Grapdigger's Cage ruling. Look at that one. Players can still play lands. Oh, okay, just lands. All right.
Mm.
Yeah, I thought I read something else. Yeah, that was a hilarious incidental value there.
Yeah, Grapdigger's Cage really only it's really not a good.
It's not great at the moment.
No, like I think you like it in this deck just because it's an artifact.
Right. It's free. It's free enough.
Yeah, tutorable. There's definitely matchups where it has play. He should get the sweet movie or like old school movie poster art of that. Yeah.
The best secret layer that we've seen printed.
Oh, by far.
Yeah,
by far. And that's like I thought that was one of the coolest ones actually, except, it's not playable anywhere. Yeah, good call on that. Oh, good to hear it, Micah. Good to hear it. We tried. We spent a lot of time, like at least 3 minutes. Fucking with sliders before this thing.
I put new mats down. That was hard work. That was super hard work. But we do it for you guys. We do it for you.
Incremental improvements from week to week.
Hey, man, that's been our motto since day one, so we're going to keep it going. Every improvement I can make, I will. Yeah, I do. I am super happy with those mats, though.
Yeah, they look really good.
It's one of my favorite designs. I hated how often I had to explain it to Magic players, though. Because I first did that design for a t-shirt, and it was just the gun and the cards, and no one got it. So then I put the words on it, and I still had to explain it to some people. I'm like, guys,
It's like, I'll
Trigger.
spell it out for you.
a stack of cards.
I will give you phonetic spellings of the words and
Make sure
the
everyone knows what's
Webster's
happening.
version.
Yeah. And new mats coming. I'm gonna have 2 more designs printed and ready to go. I'm gonna order them next week. Should be a couple weeks after that. They're ready, and I've got more designs on the way.
Yeah, I agree, Mike. I think that we need to stay with darker mats.
Yeah,
like
for
the
sure.
black, especially, just
Yeah.
nice contrast
No.
with Magic cards.
It's way better. This is super appropriate. All right, so he does play Pixis. Does he have? He's got a Saga. Okay, that's a pretty good hand from Thomas. He's got interaction. He's got expedition match. He's got pieces.
We're missing.
He's missing the lantern,
We're
but he's got a
missing part
Saga.
of.
Yeah,
we were
just
missing.
adjust that a little bit.
Yeah.
But he's got removal, and that's good.
Yeah, and Carmel's not having. And I think that is the one thing that I like. So, players have better answers to this Lantern deck than what they had several years ago, but
It also has better.
it also has better answers. It actually has some removal. Like, Prismatic Ending is also while it's
that's-
really good against the deck. It's a nice get for the deck.
Oh, for sure, especially with Spire of Industries and the artifact lands that tap for
Yeah.
all the colors they tap for.
And I'm excited here because we get to see the Urza Saga start, and that's really what I was kind of interested in. Is
See exactly how this looks.
yeah, like in my mind, it seems really good. It gives you an alternate win condition, which that's one of the things it struggled with is just speed. And closing out some of the slower games.
I like him getting the expedition map down to start, not messing with the Pixis yet.
Oh yeah.
You don't need that until you've got the lantern down. I do miss playing that deck, man.
This is going to be a tough one.
Build it. Yeah, that is a hard start. He has a push in hand though, so that's good.
Okay.
Does he stop the draw though? Probably doesn't prioritize stopping the draw, just so he can get more shit established.
I think you might as well, since you can't crack the map this turn anyway.
I feel like he should have saved that and used the push. I'm pretty sure he has a push.
Okay.
I feel like that was. Yeah, that was.
Yeah,
I think that was a mistake,
I agree with you 100%. But also I could see push is going to be good when you're dealing with instant speed.
No, that's true.
Ham-
That's true.
like,
That's very true. Very true.
Yeah, I kind of do agree with that.
And actually, pure steel being super important for the deck too. Push is a better, cleaner answer for that as well. So yeah, no, I think that was fine. No mistake made there.
All right,
rescind
so
my comment.
this is exciting here. I just
You actually get to see it. Get the lantern down.
yeah,
He's
and
floating
that's
a
probably
mana.
what you get, right? You just get the lantern.
Oh yeah, that's what he's missing. Yeah, he's already got the Pixis in hand.
Oh, this is nice.
Yeah, definitely need to get. That's worth a mill for sure.
Yeah, I sleeve this up for a big tournament one Saturday, and in big tournaments it's a fun choice, but
It's grindy.
you aren't going to get those restroom breaks between
No, I
rounds.
took it. Yeah, I took it to Indy too, and it was fucking. Oof.
Yeah, it's
All right, there's a bridge.
okay.
Just gonna go ahead and get that down.
Like we said, not as good in this matchup because they can just kind of snipe kill you.
I don't hate his
But
timing though.
it is a lock piece,
Yeah, I like the timing doing it now. Just getting out of the way. Free up your mana for other things coming soon.
Yeah, and the lantern is huge now. If he can start playing mill pieces, he's going to be set up really well because really what he loses to right now is the enchantment, the Sigarda's Aid.
Yeah.
And we see in Carmel's hand, I think I saw a Teferi
And
Fun
Carmel
Raveler
is
over there.
missing his Sentinel trigger.
All right.
Nope, he got it. He got
Okay.
it. Yeah, he can draw that shit all day. And we're gonna follow up with Inquisition. Ooh, Spell Pierce? Yep, Spell Pierce. He says no.
All right,
No.
so he really wants to get that Fun Raveler down.
That is really good here. I mean, it is.
It is, and it's, I mean...
Although it's only... It's a good piece of disruption, but it's not...
It's not the be-all, end-all.
No. Although, I mean, Thomas isn't going to be, attacking into it. It's going to be harder for him to get it off the table.
It is.
He's missing one land now to do so. He's got a Prismatic Ending coming. So he's going to have to spend his next turn. He might have to Expedition Map on his next turn. Just to get it out of the way and get your mana down.
And this is where one of the issues with Thomas's deck is he has so many. He has a bunch of lands that tap for no color, and he really needs a third color.
Right.
For this Prismatic Ending to deal with the Teferi. And it's also possible he's just going to be fine ignoring it.
Yeah. I mean, it'll mess up his tempo, I'd agree, but that's pretty much most of what it's doing. He's not playing anything in instant speed. He doesn't care about that. So what's the bounce here? I was just plussing.
Like I kind of
He
like
hasn't done anything yet.
I kind of like
4, right?
bouncing the bridge just because it's the most mana intensive to replay.
Yeah, yeah. That or the map.
Yeah, the map is another good one here actually.
I think the bridge is the bridge is the more powerful card, so that should be the choice. But he chose to just plus, which is interesting.
Yeah, that's. I mean, I don't love that. I mean, I guess you can always do it next turn.
You can do it. It's
unlikely he's removing it.
No,
but
he's not.
You do see him drawing that Prismatic Ending, so that has to be kind of concerning.
He's got another Pixis, so that's good. So I feel like you should probably go ahead and get... I don't know. It might be worth it to just get the Sentinel off the board to stop him from drawing cards here.
I think you have to crack the map.
I do. You could do both, actually. He could have done both.
Yeah, he could have done both.
Crack the map and then... Oh, that's unfortunate, because he wants that Shredder. But he needs to get this other... Oh, okay. Alright. He's prioritizing getting rid of the dude. Yeah, I think there could have been a better pattern there.
It's weird, exile underneath the mat.
Makes our O look better.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, Carmel should do that too.
Alright. So, good amount of fluff on top. What is Carmel working with in hand here?
Mostly a shoulder. See, he's got Hammer.
Hammer, Steel Shaper's Gift, and Aid.
What's the gift thing?
It just goes and gets an artifact or an equipment. So he's got
stuff.
He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, I think the problem is he just doesn't have any way to take advantage of him.
Yeah, no, he needs a dude right now. That's what he needs most of all.
He needs a dude, and then he would need a way to equip a thing.
Yeah. I feel like maybe if he... You know what? Maybe equipping the reality chip, maybe? I don't know. Well, he's going to get a dude now.
It would have been a good thing, but now it's gone.
Yeah. Alright, so he's bouncing something. Probably the bridge. I don't know. I still kind of like the map.
I think the map at this point. He's missing
so
land drops.
Behind.
You got to bounce the map.
Yeah, I do think that he should have cracked the map and then.
Oh, he 100% should have cracked the map.
Got rid of the guy then.
He wanted to clear the table, and that actually did work out well for him because, well, okay, now he's got a dude.
Yeah. I think Carmel is going to get away from him this match. I think and that's the thing about this deck. It's all the little decisions that really compromise your win ratio here.
Oh, and there's Sigarda's Aid. And now, okay.
Oh, done that at the end of his turn?
Yeah, there's
'Cause he doesn't have
there's
haste.
no reason to have to do like
Yeah.
No. Didn't he just enter the?
Oh, you could have done all this at instant speed, Carmel.
Okay, he's
You
just
curious guy.
yeah. I mean, if
Because he could just draw a removal spell. Because he can get rid of.
So I think what he needs to like.
He needs to Pixis away. I don't know. Guess he might want to get rid of that, but like
So
the
I
hammer's
think
already down.
what Thomas needs to do is upkeep,
Yeah.
exile the top card,
Yeah.
see if it's a land. If not, he actually needs to turn in his lantern.
Yeah.
Because he needs to get the bridge back up and running.
Yeah, for sure. No, absolutely. And he needs to dig into the removal that he needs too, which that does that as well. So yeah, definite upkeep Pixis here. Absolutely. That is the thing to do.
Let's see if he sees it.
He
He
does.
does. Okay.
Oh, good. Good,
yeah,
good.
that is a land. I don't think you can be too choosy.
No.
And second bridge, less sexy.
Get that bridge down.
Yeah.
He's got one more turn to get rid of this Teferi.
Yeah.
That
But
just
the
answers
thing
it
is,
again.
he can also just play the second bridge
Right.
next turn, and the Teferi can't deal with
Yeah,
both of them.
That's true,
So-
yeah. The second bridge is actually good in that sense.
Oh, yeah.
So,
And it's actually a huge downside that Carmel hammered up his dude here.
yeah. Exactly, like, again, instant
I
speed.
get that he wanted to be efficient and play more spells,
Right,
but
with
Yeah.
Teferi, well, he bounced the thing, so he couldn't play instant speed there, but I mean, there's something to say for doing an instant speed and then not bouncing until you're ready, until he's out of haste, or until he's out of summoning sickness.
yeah.
Yeah, there's a pure seal. Yeah, that thing's got to fuck right off.
Do you crack the lantern there?
Yeah.
I guess it doesn't really matter.
With as long as the bridge is in play,
Yeah, it doesn't
he's
really
good.
matter.
But that card advantage. I mean, Carmel does have. Does he? He doesn't have 3 colors though, so he's relying wholly on the Teferi. For, okay, yeah, I don't think he's got access to a 3rd color to be able to get rid of a bridge with prismatic. So Thomas should be able to just wait him out here.
Yeah, and I think you 100% play the second bridge.
Oh, absolutely.
And that
Just
is
jam it.
going to set you up really nicely.
Yeah, you jam that shit.
Well, actually, he does have a 3rd color.
Does he have a prismatic in hand?
I don't know if he has the prismatic, but he does have a 3rd color. With the what do you call it? This little artifact thing?
What?
The thing where he taps his creatures.
Oh, yeah. He does have a 3rd color there.
Yeah.
I was thought you were talking about Thomas for a second.
What is it? What the fuck is this card?
Springleaf Drum.
Springleaf Drum. I kept wanting to say Spire Bluff Canal.
So
I'm like,
yeah,
that's,
okay.
That's not it. That's a fast land.
I always forget about the Springleaf Drum. Yeah, so he does have access to all the colors he needs.
This
So-
deck just is good at having everything it needs.
It
Now, I
depends-
don't know that he actually has.
Yeah, we don't know. I'm not sure. We
We
missed
should
it on
know.
the sideboard.
We have the technology.
We do. Actually, did you see what Nate made for us? He made a CAPTCHA deck list registration for us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So anybody that's on stream can scan in, and then they can just type in all their deck information.
Oh, nice.
So
All right.
see, incremental improvement. Name of the
Yeah.
game.
Yeah, I don't. I'm gonna go to technology. Fuck that.
All right. Yeah, definitely bridges to play here.
No,
you need that bridge,
You have
dude.
to play it, dude.
Yeah.
You have to play it.
Trigger up. Yeah, because otherwise you're fucked. Yep, get it down. He sees it.
All right.
And what's nice is he's finally going to get a Codex Shredder. And that's going to be very helpful.
And
That's going to be huge.
Yeah, the Codex Shredder is going to be huge. The second mill piece, always good.
Well, especially the targeted mill piece. It's important to have the Pixis, but you really need to be able to not...
Yeah.
It sucks to have to exile things that you need.
Yeah.
You know?
I think with this deck, it's more important to keep them away from things that...
No, it is. It is, but it's just an awkward
right
situation.
now, Carmel has a very limited number of outs.
Yeah. Now, it is always more important to keep them off. You're never going to not do that, but it's a fucking bummer when you have to exile something that actually has play in the moment just to do so. So it'd be nice if
Yeah,
there was another
I would say it's a
codec shredder piece, but there's not.
I would say he has a soft lock now. Okay, well this is the thing he can do.
Uh-oh. Oh, okay, good. He didn't have a... Yeah, he can't equip at instant speed. He can cast things at instant speed.
Okay.
So he'll be able to ping in. It's when he draws.
Yeah.
So now Thomas has to keep him off of another hammer.
Yep, and that's all he has to do. So hammers and stone forges.
Yep, you're gonna have to get rid of that.
Like that stone forge, not gonna cut it.
So float this mana here.
And then also fetch lands. This is where fetch lands become huge.
Right,
and
for sure.
If you're Carmel, you kind of want to stockpile them if you can.
All right, so he's gonna go get a shredder. I mean, he could also. Yeah, I was gonna say he could do that. I don't think it's good. I don't think it's the right play though.
What is this?
Pithing Needle.
Oh, Pithing Needle.
I think that's a little too singular in this moment.
Yeah.
I think more lock pieces.
It does stop the pinging.
It does until he gets another one. I don't know. It's not bad. Okay, he's got another piece there anyway.
Yeah,
so
I assume he's naming the hammer.
Got to be.
Okay.
He does get to see that top card.
He does get to see that top card. Okay.
Yeah. And he just drew another shredder, so.
Okay.
All right, yeah,
now things are looking really good.
Yeah, he's there. There we go.
Yeah, now he's got it all. So is it 2 Pixis and 2 Shredders now? Do I see
It's 2 Pixis, 1 Shredder.
2 Pixis, 1 Shredder. Yeah, and then he also has the lantern, which if things are
dire, yeah.
Yeah, you can always crack.
Here's a bell off the top. All right, yeah, he's fucking.
Yeah, and you don't care like. It's pretty hard for Thomas to lose now. We lost the player thing at the top.
Oh, I know what happened. It's down here. Let me hit it.
Oh, there you go.
So he fetched away the Pure Steel. If you had another, that kind of draw power can get a little awkward for you to have to like play around. Like if they really have a draw engine, trying to absolutely make sure they don't draw the right thing at the right time is kind of annoying. But
where's the
another round?
Match.
It has to be hidden.
Is it just image 2?
Yeah.
No. Weird.
Match game.
Oh, there it is. Ah.
There we go.
Weird.
All the clicking's fucking us up here. All right. So yeah, this seems pretty good for Thomas.
Yeah, Time Raveler's never seen
so what
so
is
bad.
I wonder what does he have a agent? He's gotta have an agent, right?
You
You gotta have an agent of bolus. You gotta have a you have a win condition in the day.
No.
I
think that's usually a sideboard card.
I mean, you gotta have something in the main.
Yeah, but like in this case, it'd be a detriment because Agent of Bolus, the thing about this deck, it makes it harder to clear your hand.
Well, sure, but you just
for the bridge. I like Agent of Bolus as a sideboard card. I think it's good against control.
It just murders him, though. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah,
is that right now?
I like this. He's already murdering him. Like it's.
No, I know. It's
like he's won this game. He does not need Agent of Bolus. Like
no, I'm just saying. I'm just curious. What you always have a win condition, so I'm just
his
curious.
Win condition is he's going to mill out Carmel.
Right.
That is his
just
win
straight
condition.
mill. No,
yeah,
no
that's exactly what it is. And
I liked having something in my main to just actually win, but just because I'm a nice guy.
Oh. Not me. I mean, hey, man, I'm not a nice guy, and if you don't like it, you can concede.
Right.
That is your right. Yeah, and you're starting to see it now. He's getting more aggressive.
Yeah, no, he's in.
Oh, that's a good one too. Inventor's Fair. Forgot about this one.
Yep.
Now this deck just has so many tutors.
Yeah.
I think you're at this point. You're just looking for more lanterns, more mill pieces.
Once you get it rolling, that's all you look for.
Oops. There it is. Yeah, and now my only question is Carmel just trying to make it look good for us?
Right.
Uh-oh. I mean, he does have the cigar as aid in play, right? So
yeah.
So I guess
If he gets an
Ornithopter is actually the
Ornithopter-
scary draw now.
Yeah. Yeah, the nice thing about the new version of this is you don't
There's the Ornithopter.
you don't need word of invention. You know? Like things that there's a saga, like you just don't need word of invention anymore.
Yeah.
And that makes it so much more efficient.
The last time I played this deck at an event, John, I think I was borrowing yours, and I lost to this kid that was playing like a standard control deck.
I lost to a fucking kid playing a standard fucking elf card.
Oh no, the thing was, it was playing like hieroglyphic illumination.
Oh
and Sensor,
yeah, right.
And all of his cards cycling for one made the mill just ridiculous because it's just like mill that. That's too good. Mill that, and you just be like, well, cycle. Well, in response, mill that. Cycle.
Yeah.
In response, mill that, and eventually he gets to draw the card, then like 3 other cards.
Right.
And you're just like, shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now I'm way behind.
No, I made one mistake that allowed a kid to resolve a 5-mana Vivian from fucking like whatever that was.
Yeah, it blows up artifacts.
Yeah,
right?
and it was just like that. It was an elf deck, and he just got to resolve that out of boards. I'm just like, oh fuck! And it was one mistake that did it. It was one mistake that let it happen.
That's all it takes.
Of course, I was fucking in bad shape because we drank pretty hard the night before that first round. I was shaky. That was on me. Here's that Ornithopter. Get that Ornithopter out of there.
And that is the scary card. Oh, he's got one in play.
Ornithopter? Oh, he does.
How did Thomas let this happen?
Well, I mean, the important thing is now to keep him off of any equipment.
Yeah. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. He doesn't actually have any way to equip.
As long as he doesn't have
that's right.
An equipment in hand.
Which he doesn't, or else we would have seen that play by now.
Yeah.
I'm guessing. Yeah, I forgot. He's got it shut down every other way except for just casting it out of hand. Yeah. And he's already dealt with some hammers too, so...
Yeah, I mean...
It's just so hard to see any world where Tom loses this game.
Yeah. Especially, we played this thing. We know what it's about.
Oh, yeah. It's so miserable, too, if you're Carmel. Well, that's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd leave that on top.
That's a good one, too.
Just answer the aid. That's what I would do.
Really? That's a curious, very curious.
Super curious. That is not at all the issue. Okay. They're just fucking... they're just speeding up anyway. All right, well.
That was fun, John. I like Lantern Control making its return. I got to be honest with you. I chose it because we've had a bad run of like just runaway match ones.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what? We'll put Lantern Control in here. This is not going to end in 10 minutes. It's just not.
No, for sure. And it was actually an interesting match, too, because
it was actually still faster than what I ever would have expected. They normally take the entire time.
It was faster, and it wasn't a thing where it was just miserable because Hammer did have a degree of outs, and it took specific decisions to make sure.
You definitely do pass a threshold. Once they start getting I think that once they get to 3 different ways to mill you, like 2, you can kind of get lucky and work your way through 2. Yeah. But like when you get to 3 plus a lantern,
and that deck, Hammer has good. I wonder if he was playing Prismatic at all. That feels like he should have been. I
agree. I think it's 100%.
I think every deck that's playing white should just be playing 4 Prismatic innings. If you're not, you're fucking
I can't disagree with you. The only thing that sucks about it is that it is not instant speed.
Yeah, dude.
And
it's still just so powerful.
Yeah,
it's fine.
And Carmel said before, like he likes the Hammer deck, but he said it just loses to Fatal Push decks. Like that is by far the best deck against him is Fatal Push because just the instant speed answer for 1 mana to what he's trying to do. It's
huge.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll be back here in a minute with hopefully the next round. Do try to stay tuned. We appreciate you listening, and we'll be back in a minute.
Uh, yeah. Yeah.